Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Ignorant Bliss. This is another short film review. This one is about 1001, a drama written and directed by A.B. Rockwell. It stars Teyana Taylor as Inez, and three different actors as Terry, Inez's son, Aaron Kingsley Adetola, who plays young Terry, Avon Courtney as, tweener middle school Terry, and Josiah Cross as, high school senior Terry. Will Catlett plays Lucky, and Terry Abney plays Kim Jones. So, this film is about a young woman who gets out of jail, and she is desperate to take care of her son, Terry, and ends up stealing him or kidnapping him from foster care and moving to someplace else in the city so she can raise him the way she feels that he needs to be raised. He wasn't doing well in the foster care system. He was hurt, and she didn't withstand it. So the film, I think, basically covers 10 years, right? So it starts in 95. And it ends around 2005. The film is excellently shot. Eric Ku is the cinematographer, and editors is Sabine Hoffman and Kristen Sprague. Now, I don't always talk about editing and cinematographers in my reviews, but there are some angles and the way it's shot. I guess you could probably cut down to lenses and the color grading later on. It gives you the feel of films from that time. Even if you put it next to those films of that time, you will see a discrepancy. It reminds you of those times. The costuming, hair and makeup. When I mean that Teyana Taylor completely fits in to mid-90s New York, it's crazy. Because I think at the time, she's in her early 30s. So 95 of her, she must have been like a little kid, because I remember her My Super 16 on MTV. And that was in like around the same time period as when the movie ends, right? So it's like she clearly had memories or whatever of being in New York at that time. And the director, everyone involved had it down. And the locations they picked felt untouched by the current wave of gentrification that is, I should say, terrorizing New York City. So it looked like it. And I say this like, I'm not a New Yorker. I'm from the Washington, D.C. area. I grew up in PG County, and I live in D.C. now. I've lived in D.C. for like 12, 13 years. My family's from here, generationally, 2, 3, 4 generations. But I went to school in New York City. I went to school in Brooklyn. So by the time I got there, which was still the 90s, I knew I kind of have a feeling how that looked, because there was not that much change between how New York looked between 95 and 98. And when I say this movie looks authentic, it looks goddamn authentic. Her performance, Teyana Taylor's performance, this is her movie. This is her film. If you ain't know how talented she was in terms of acting, this film shows off how talented she is. And it's something that I think she hopefully gets to do more of. Will Catlett is one of my faves. From Black Lightning, when I first saw him, to Love Is on OWN, to whatever else I see him in. 12, I think he was not in 12. The bike movie, the dirt bike movie in Baltimore that I reviewed. I can't think of it. He's in that. He was great in that. He's great in everything. He's great in this as Inez's love interest and then husband that ends up being Terry's father. It's a small cast. It's tight. The way it covers time It uses a wonderful framing device of news audio clips of Giuliani. So you kind of know what time period you're in the city by what is happening in the city and Giuliani's reaction to it through the news. And the film, New York is also a big character in this film, but subtly, because it's also about, it uses the tale of the beginnings of what I just called the terror gentrification very well, especially uptown in Harlem. I really can't sing this film's praises enough. This is one of the standout films I've seen so far this year. It's definitely something I will watch again, and I don't watch a lot of films again. It's definitely something I hope many people see as possible. You know, I'm a big proponent of going to the theater. Yeah. Hope you guys listen to me. Go see it.
Is that Inez?
At the perms and the weeds.
I thought you moved to another shelter.
Nah, you know I was in Rikers. I really missed you, girl. Yeah, and apparently these roots too. What you been doing? What you been doing?
Nothing. Yes, the roots mix you too.
Terry, just let me see your eyes so I know you're not mad at me. I'm staying out of trouble this time. Tell me more about your foster mother. You like her? Would it make you feel better if you came and stayed with me?
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna go to Harlem, where I grew up at. The city had him. He's not supposed to be with me.
Can't you get locked up for
Not
that?
if you keep it to yourself.
Where's my dad at?
He's gone. But you wouldn't have liked him anyway. I got somebody else in mind. Terry, I want you to meet Lucky. Lucky's gonna be moving in with us.
For how long? You better get that chip off your shoulder. I know you hear me. You are my mother. Yay.
You a blessing. For your mom especially. You getting older now. Time for you to start thinking for yourself.
Daryl's a very bright kid. Have you thought about MIT, Harvard?
Something's gonna happen. I can feel it.
Is your mother home?
Maybe it's time to give him some of the answers that he's been looking for.
Is Daryl your real name? Have you told anyone else about this?
No, I'm scared.
When are you going to realize that you are enough?
I go to war for you. You know that? Against anybody. Against this whole city. But they're not breaking us up this time.